Good morning, everyone. It's me, Bobbie D, and it's Tuesday. And what do we do on Tuesday? We talk. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D is sponsored by Vibrant Souls, Health and Wellness. You can find them on IG or you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D begins in just a few moments. So, I was thinking about what to talk about today, and I told Sam C that I was so proud about the things that were being said about Pennsylvania during all of the the DNC, RNCs, these conventions. And it just really made me super duper proud about our state. I'm always proud of our state. We are always proud about our state. But I thought that it would be nice today, being that, of course, it's an election year. And I mean, really, it's an election year all the time. It's a presidential election year this year and in just a few months. And I thought that it would be cool to kind of talk a little bit about Pennsylvania. And the best place that I always find to get good and direct information is from wikipedia.org, of course. So I'm going to read you a couple of points about Pennsylvania. And of course, why so many of us here in and from Pennsylvania, all around the world, are just so proud and just always beaming with pride about where we're from. So check this out. Pennsylvania, and it's been called Penn's Forest Country, officially the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania Dutch, is a state, now check this out, spanning the Mid-Atlantic, Northeastern, Appalachian, and Great Lakes regions of the United States. Is that not amazing? Now, for as much as I always say that I don't know anything about geography, I really don't. I did know, so I will break this down a little bit. Obviously, northeastern part of the country, obviously. I did learn a while ago about we are like the lower Appalachian Mountains. That's why Pennsylvania is so hilly. We are very, 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 very hilly. But I had no idea. I once said it would be really funny if we were like a part of the Appalachian Mountains. And if you look at a map where you do see the Appalachian Mountains, it does, the lower level, in other words, the smaller mountains are here in Pennsylvania, especially here in the Pittsburgh region, because we do have some mighty mountains around here. But I didn't know about that we span the Mid-Atlantic and the Great Lakes. I had no idea. It borders Delaware to its southeast, Maryland to its south, West Virginia to its southwest, Ohio and the Ohio River to its west, Lake Erie and New York to its north, the Delaware River and New Jersey to its east, and the Canadian province of Ontario to its northwest via Lake Erie. If that's not quite a story, that I just think that just geographically, and I'm old now, but I should probably learn more about geography. But just reading that little bit right there just makes me so proud and actually makes me want to learn more about geography. It's just really, that's just a really super cool thing about Pennsylvania. Not that every state doesn't have, something cool or several things cool about it, but I don't know, that just makes me so proud. Pennsylvania was founded in 1681 through a royal land grant to William Penn, the son of the state's namesake. Prior to that, between 1638 and 1655, a southeast portion of the state was part of New Sweden, a Swedish Empire colony. Established as a haven for religious and political tolerance, the colonial era province of Pennsylvania was known for its relatively peaceful relations with native tribes, innovative government system, and religious pluralism. Pennsylvania played a vital and historic role in the American Revolution and the ultimately successful quest for independence from the British Empire, hosting the First and Second Continental Congress, leading to the adoption of the Declaration of Independence and the formation of the Colonial Army. Now, it was really cool. That just kind of brings up when we were watching the DNC and something that our Governor Josh Shapiro, and he says, and of course, at that particular conference, the Democratic conference, they allowed each state, each state had a representative or more, and they allowed each person to say, or their delegates to say something about your state. And which was also what I thought was a lovely touch. They played music for each state, and each song had something to do with each state. So whether it be, well, for instance, ours, we had two songs that they played for us. Motown Philly, of course, obviously, Philadelphia is on the other side of the state, and Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa, which, of course, Wiz Khalifa made Black and Yellow for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And of course, obviously, Boyz II Men obviously did Motown Philly. Now, what was so cool was that Governor Shapiro went on to say that this is the place, the birthplace of freedom. And he was saying all these lovely, lovely things. And that little part there that I read about Pennsylvania, how it got started, kind of reminds me of that. And he said, the best commonwealth in the United States. And I look at Sam C and say, wait a minute, aren't we the only commonwealth? No, there's other. But because I do remember Kentucky saying that the Commonwealth of Kentucky, but okay, a little commercial break. Sorry. Getting so excited about Pennsylvania. Please forgive me. But to quickly say before I hit something else, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and there is the Commonwealth of Kentucky. I do believe it was the Commonwealth of Kentucky. In fact, while I have you here, let me Commonwealth of Kentucky. Yes, it was the Commonwealth of Kentucky. So that was actually pretty cool to hear too. But I do agree with Governor Shapiro in saying that we are the best Commonwealth. Why? Not being snooty or stuck up, but anytime, and you might have heard me say this on lives before or something like that, but anytime that something happens, especially legally, and if somebody does something, commits a crime, like steals something or does something that they're not supposed to do, and they're doing it in another state, and they're either from Pennsylvania or they did it in Pennsylvania and they try to hide somewhere else, when the person is found, and yes, they're always found, they will try to stay in whatever state they're in. And then I guess the lawyers will go back and forth and say, well, actually, such and such state upholds Pennsylvania law, which says blah, 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 blah. Therefore, yes, you're being expedited back to Pennsylvania. So that's actually pretty cool. But I didn't know that Kentucky was also a Commonwealth. And there may be more, I don't know. But because I am born, bred, married, and live still in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I don't know. It's just kind of cool. It just makes me kind of proud. And I hope that you too are proud of your state and where you are from. That is very, very important, to be proud of where you are from. It's very, very important. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry about that extra commercial break there. And please make sure you like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Even with my little blunders and whatnot here, please forgive me. It's all right. But please make sure you come back, check out our content. We have so much going on this channel. You won't believe it. You will not believe how much we have going on right here. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy your Tuesday, and we will see you again tomorrow. I believe Sam C is up with a very, very good credit tip. You don't want to miss it. We will see you again really, really soon. Take care.